take a few questions and then let me walk with my family, okay? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. What happened was, yeah, any of you guys ride bikes? Well, they have some that have this thing you put your toe in that constrains your foot so it doesn't slide off the pedal. When I was getting off the bike, it got stuck on the right side. I fell, in case you didn't notice.
Yes,
Yes,
but it's
sir.
good that you're okay.
I was fine.
Mr. President, are you still planning to go to Ukraine?
That depends.
On what?
On a lot of things relating to whether or not it causes more difficulty for Ukrainians, whether it distracts from what's going on. But I've been meeting with Zelensky, and I've talked with him almost, well, at least 3-4 times a week. And but I'll be heading. I'm going into Germany, then I'm going to Spain, then I'm going to Israel, then I'm going into Saudi Arabia for a larger meeting of the community there, and then I'll be coming home probably directly.
So not going to Ukraine on the trip?
Well, on this trip, not likely.
Mr. President, are you considering a pause on the federal gas tax, Mr. President? We know that you're considering it, and Secretary Yellen spoke about it yesterday.
Yes, I'm considering it.
How soon can we expect a decision?
Well, I hope I have a decision based on data I'm looking for by the end of the week. My team is going to be sitting down with the CEOs of the major oil companies this week and try to get an explanation how they justify making $35 billion in the first quarter.
Are you planning to sit down with oil and gas CEOs, Mr.
No.
President? Why is that, sir?
Because my team's going to do that. What they're doing, first of all, what they've done is they cut back on the refining capacity. All this stuff you hear about and you guys have to report that Biden limited the amount of oil. They have 9,000 leases. 9,000 leases on public land. And they should either use it or lose it. And that's number one. Number two, the problem is what they've done is they've cut back on refining. And they say because they don't want to get caught in a position where eventually they're going to move to alternative energy, renewable energy, and they don't want to get stuck. Well, guess what? There's a logical transition to be made here. And I want an explanation from them as to why they aren't refining more oil.